Hey guys, what's up? It's Diego, and today I'm back with a brand new video for you guys. And this one is a little bit different because I am on my college campus, at my college campus right now, in a spot that is a bit more public than I actually would like it to be for filming a video, like right in front of the elevator, right in front of the library. But the school is just so packed that I seriously cannot even get a moment to myself anywhere. I've been like running around looking for a spot to like film, so I'm just gonna do this because I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I know you guys have been waiting for a video and it's just like I don't want to keep you waiting any longer. We can work it out. We can make it work. Look at us like making it work, right? So I decided today I was gonna make a video talking about what I talked about today in my economics class, which is my economics class is about the history of capitalism, and I think I'm really excited about like the things that we're talking about in class, especially today when we were learning about the real beginnings of capitalism in sort of a modern society. We're starting out with the like 10th century, but specifically getting into when things started progressing around like the 13th century. So that would be like the 1300s. And we're doing like a case study specifically on England. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen like the film Monty Python, but I think that film really well kind of describes the situation of moving of like where England was and where we kind of were as a society and as a world, where we had peasants and then we had like a lord and a kingdom that everyone followed and subscribed to. And it was about the 13th century where people in England, the peasants in England, were kind of getting sick of being peasants and they wanted to be paid. They wanted to, buy land. And as things started progressing, they were able to. And some peasants were able to work their way up and buy land and own things and sell things and make money and start to individualize and create a sort of capitalistic market for themselves, basically revolting against the sort of slavery and of that whole dynamic, which was, a lord and a kingdom and peasants, that sort of dramatic difference in society that no longer exists because they didn't put up with it. They literally fought against it time and time again. This is so long ago as well. This is the 13th century that we're talking about. So this was quite a long time ago, and as things progress, we just keep on evolving and becoming more and more liberated in terms of life and expenditures and our ability to grow in society. There's no reason to necessarily be a peasant in this modern society because in the 13th century, literally like 800 years ago, people decided to revolt and not serve some sort of kingdom and not be peasants for the rest of their life. We sort of dove quite deeply into the life of a peasant. And if you guys, like I've said, if you've seen the movie Monty Python, you should have kind of an idea of what I'm kind of talking about. It's that big dramatic difference in society between people, but only difference is these people were actually slaves and this was reinforced to them for the long time. And they still fought against it and they were still able to work their way to buy new land because simply people refused to be peasants. So they decided they wouldn't be. Why do I feel like that's kind of relevant to what I've kind of been talking about in my videos and what my brand is and what I've really been preaching about for the longest time? Is that you don't have to accept the life that you're born into. Just because you were born a peasant, just because, I think that's even in our society too. I think there's still people alive that were experiencing slavery, or I mean, slavery is apparent even in today's world, no matter what your color or wherever you come from. Slavery is still a very active thing, even in America and all societies right now. There's slavery going on all the time. Hey, I like that lighting. But what I've come to realize is you don't have to accept the life that is given to you. You can create your own. And that's really the moral of today, the end. No, but really, like, you don't have to accept a life that you don't feel that you deserve, you guys. If you feel like somebody's mistreating you, you can walk away. You can stand up for yourself. You can revolt against it. That is what your body is here to do. It's here to fight for you, and it's here to keep you alive. And your body has the ability to fight for a better day and a better tomorrow and a better life for yourself. You don't have to be what you were born into. If people that were born into centuries and centuries of being a peasant can turn their life around and be, you know, landowners and be all these incredible, beautiful things just because they believe that they can, what about you in modern day society? This isn't the 13th century, way back when. Now we have all the resources in the world to do whatever we want, whenever we want. You know, and I think even to this day, people are constantly putting themselves in a self-inflicted prison of what they were born into. And just because you were born into a bad situation, into parents who maybe didn't love you right, who were poor, who were peasants, who were whatever they were, that has nothing to do with you and your life. And even if you were a peasant in the past, you can still change it, you guys. Tomorrow is a new opportunity, and I just want to like give you guys that sort of example because that really was a reminder to me of the power of the human body and of the human mind and ability and strength to pursue and fight against peasantry and fight against a self-inflicted prison or a systemized system or or a system of oppression, which a lot of people like to use that word, there being a system of oppression against a certain group of people, when in reality, you have the power in your hands to create your reality, to fight against other people's beliefs about you, because only your beliefs of your life matter. You know, and it's people believing in themselves and believing that they weren't meant to be peasants that got them the liberty and the freedom to not be peasants, to make their own money, to work for their own capital and build their own life and build their own empire and build whatever they want to see in this world and enjoy life in a way that they can, because that's really is the gift of life, is to enjoy life and enjoy this earth and enjoy this experience. So it's really up to you to do just that and not put yourself in some self-inflicted or society-inflicted sort of reality that doesn't even matter or mean anything, because your own mind and your own self-belief and your own beliefs of what your life is and what you deserve is way more powerful than anything society has to say. You know, your voice is so much more powerful in your life, and your energy and your ability to imagine a better tomorrow is far more powerful than anyone else's beliefs about you, because they don't really matter. Other people's beliefs about you are determined by you, or determined by whatever. It doesn't really matter at all. But you know, one thing I will say, and maybe a topic that I'll get more into in a separate video, is carrying yourself like a king, carrying yourself like royalty. No matter what you were born into, no matter who you are, you have the power and the ability to carry yourself as if you're royalty, as if you are this royal, beautiful, magnificent person. And other people will see that. Other people will treat you exactly how they see you. That's why I tell people, dress very well. I like this whole demure and mindful trend that's going around. Yeah, be demure, be mindful, be respectful. Carry yourself in a way that is, you know, that garnishes and respect, that calls for respect and honor and grace. And you'll see that other people will start to treat you in that way when you carry yourself like royalty. When you carry yourself with grace and poise. And if they don't, you know, what does it matter? But usually people will treat you the way that you treat yourself, you know? And right when you do that, that's when things start sort of changing for you. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just a quick little update. I am gonna do more videos, but I just wanted to do a quick little update today. This week has been super hectic with schools, just because this is my first week back at school and I am taking a lot of classes. But I am like excited to be sharing more and like constantly taking notes. Like this is just one and a half hour class long of notes, was like this many pages. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.